Imagine hearing that a group of 73-year-old seniors managed to reverse their biological age by 15 years in just 8 weeks. It sounds unlikely, almost like science fiction, but it happened. This extraordinary achievement was documented in a groundbreaking 2019 study conducted at the University of California, which stunned the medical community. And the most surprising part is that these participants didn't take expensive medications, didn't receive hormone therapies, and didn't undergo any risky procedures. They simply performed a series of specific exercises that triggered something extraordinary within their own bodies. As a surgeon with over 23 years of experience studying human aging, I've discovered a phenomenon that few people are aware of. After age 60, muscles don't just get weaker, they actually disappear. The loss reaches approximately 8% per decade, making simple movements increasingly difficult. But there's a piece of information almost no one talks about. There are 5 specific movements capable of completely reversing this process. These movements aren't ordinary or routine exercises. They are techniques developed based on scientific evidence that reactivate dormant stem cells in the muscles and stimulate the production of growth factors that many researchers once believed were impossible to activate naturally after age 60. That's why the pharmaceutical industry doesn't like this kind of information. They prefer to sell extremely expensive treatments, while these movements, completely free, can add 10 to 15 years of high-quality life. The number 1 movement on this list is so powerful that researchers at Harvard Medical School called it the closest thing to a fountain of youth ever studied. And the data is impressive. 78% of participants who performed this single movement for 12 weeks showed cellular markers typical of people 20 years younger. If you could wake up tomorrow with one physical ability from your 40s restored, what would be? This reflection helps each person identify their own priorities when it comes to health and functionality. Number 5. Heel raises with eccentric focus. Starting with the movement that can quite literally prevent a serious fall. At first glance, the heel raise seems like a simple calf exercise. But this special variation rebuilds your body's natural shock absorbers. After age 60, calf power decreases by about 40%, and hardly anyone talks about it. And here's the most important truth. Your calves aren't just for walking. They are your emergency braking system. When you trip or lose your balance, they fire instantly to help prevent a fall. If they're weak, that system fails, and you hit the ground. The eccentric variation of this exercise activates a mechanism that the regular version cannot. How to perform it correctly: stand behind a sturdy chair, holding it lightly, just to assist with balance. Keep your feet hip-width apart, with your toes pointing forward. Now, rise quickly onto the balls of your feet, trying to reach the highest point possible. This upward phase should take about 1 second. But the real physiological magic happens on the way down. Take a full 6 seconds to lower your heels. Count out loud if needed. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, up to 6. This slow phase is called the eccentric phase, and it's where most of the strength gains occur. A groundbreaking study from University of Copenhagen followed 87 older adults who performed this variation for 12 weeks. The results even surprised the researchers. 52% increase in calf strength, 41% improvement in reaction speed when losing balance. In other words, they became 41% faster at preventing a fall. The eccentric phase causes controlled micro-tears in muscle fibers, and it's these micro-tears that signal the body to rebuild the muscle stronger, denser, and more resilient, exactly what older adults need most to maintain independence. The eccentric variation of heel raises not only strengthens the muscles, but also stimulates collagen production in the Achilles tendon, making it more elastic, stronger, and more responsive to everyday movement. This is extremely important after age 60, when tendons begin to lose flexibility and become more prone to injury. To start, perform 15 repetitions, rest for 45 seconds, and repeat for 2 more sets. As you gain strength and stability, progress to the unilateral version, performing the exercise using only 1 foot. This progression doubles the benefits by increasing the load on each calf individually and adding a significant balance challenge. Throughout the movement, keep your body aligned like an arrow. Don't bend at the hips or lean your torso forward. Imagine a string gently pulling the top of your head upward, lengthening your posture. When you reach the highest point on your tiptoes, imagine you're trying to peek over a fence. Squeeze your calves tightly at the top and slowly control the descent. Breathing plays a key role here. Inhale as you rise quickly. Exhale slowly and continuously during the 6-second descent. This controlled breathing helps regulate blood pressure, prevents dizziness, and avoids unnecessary strain. If you have balance difficulties, keep your hands on the chair, but try to use just your fingertips so your body is still challenged to stabilize itself. In just 4 weeks, many people notice impressive changes. Walking begins to feel smoother, lighter, and more fluid. Climbing stairs becomes easier. That shuffling gait, so common after age 60, starts to disappear. The ankles simultaneously gain flexibility and stability, a combination essential for fall prevention. The eccentric emphasis also increases bone density in the feet and legs because the controlled stress sent to the bones signals that they need to get stronger. This is especially valuable in later years when bone loss accelerates. Now, the video moves on to a new goal, activating the muscle that controls nearly everything in your movement pattern. Before continuing, the presenter reminds viewers to like the video so more older adults can receive this information, and to subscribe to the channel for daily content. Number 4. Glute bridge with hold. The glutes are the strongest muscles in the human body, or at least they should be. However, after age 60, many people develop a phenomenon called gluteal amnesia. This means the hip muscles literally forget how to function properly. And this weakness doesn't just affect appearance. Weak glutes are closely linked to lower back pain, knee problems, and that shuffling walk that instantly ages your posture. The glute bridge with hold awakens these sleeping giants and completely transforms the way your body moves. This exercise activates all 3 glute muscles, maximus, medius, and minimus, while also protecting the spine and knees from undue strain. To perform it correctly, lie on your back on a comfortable surface, such as a mat. Bend your knees and keep your feet parallel, hip-width apart, and firmly planted on the floor. Your feet should be close enough that you can lightly touch your heels with your fingertips when your arms are relaxed by your sides. This position is crucial to ensure proper glute activation. Next, press your heels into the floor and squeeze your glutes to lift your hips. Your body should form a straight line from your knees to your shoulders. But the real difference in this exercise is in the hold. Keep your hips elevated for a full 5 seconds, squeezing your glutes as tightly as possible. Imagine you're trying to crack a nut between your buttocks. This mental image helps recruit more muscle fibers and maintain a strong contraction. The results of the Australian study were impressive. Participants' hip extension strength increased by 63%, walking speed improved by 29%, and the most surprising result was a 71% reduction in lower back pain. The researchers explained this extraordinary effect. When the glutes are strong, they take on part of the load that would normally fall on the lower back during movement. This redistributes forces through the pelvis in a much more balanced way, relieving chronic tension and reducing inflammation. After holding the raised position for 5 seconds, lower your hips slowly and with control, taking about 3 seconds to return to the starting position. Don't let your body drop. This controlled descent doubles the benefits of the exercise, as the return phase, called the eccentric phase, further stimulates muscle strengthening. To ensure you're activating the correct muscles, place your hands on your glutes during the exercise. They should feel rock solid during the contraction. If you feel the exercise more in the back of your thighs, bring your feet slightly closer to your body. If you feel pressure in your lower back, it's a sign you're lifting too high or not properly engaging your core. As you gain strength, you can progress to the unilateral glute bridge, performed with just one leg. This version doubles the challenge and adds a strong balance component, but should only be attempted once the basic version is fully mastered. Your core should remain engaged throughout the entire movement. Think about pulling your belly button toward your spine to protect your lower back and increase the effectiveness of the exercise. Inhale as you prepare to lift, then exhale forcefully as you raise your hips, squeezing your glutes at the top. With 6 weeks of consistent practice, many older adults report changes that feel almost miraculous. Getting up from a chair becomes easier. Chronic lower back pain begins to fade. Walking patterns change, shifting from a dragging step to a firm and confident stride. You literally start walking taller, more aligned, and with greater energy. At last, the muscle that controls everything, your glutes, is fully activated and functioning as it should. Now the video moves on to the movement that rebuilds your fast-twitch muscle fibers. Number 3. Modified bird dog. Balance may not seem like strength training, but the modified bird dog is actually one of the most powerful anti-aging exercises there is. It strengthens the entire core while improving communication between the brain and the muscles. After age 60, there is a progressive loss of proprioception, the body's ability to sense its position in space. Loss of proprioception after 60 is one of the main reasons why falls become so common and so dangerous. The modified bird dog rebuilds this essential skill while strengthening deep muscles many people don't even know they have. To perform it, start on your hands and knees on a mat or comfortable surface. Make sure your hands are aligned directly under your shoulders and your knees under your hips. Keep your back straight, like a firm and stable tabletop. Now, slowly extend your right arm forward while extending your left leg back. Slowly is the key word. The extension should take 4 full seconds, followed by a 5-second hold, then another 4 seconds to return to the starting position. It doesn't matter how high the arm or leg lifts, the goal is control and stability, not height. A study from the Cleveland Clinic reported that older adults who practiced the bird dog for 10 weeks improved their balance scores by 58% and reduced their fall risk by an impressive 73%. This happens because the exercise strengthens the multifidus muscles, small muscles along the spine responsible for fine stability, muscles that many workouts completely ignore but are essential for preventing back pain and maintaining upright posture. When you hold the bird dog position, these muscles quickly activate to prevent your body from tipping or rotating. Each repetition strengthens them, enhancing spinal stability. At the same time, the brain creates new neural connections, improving communication between the nervous system and muscles, a vital component of healthy aging. If lifting the opposite arm and leg at the same time is too challenging at first, start by extending only one arm, return to the starting position, then extend just one leg. With a few weeks of practice, you'll be able to perform the full movement safely and with proper technique. Perform 8 repetitions on each side, rest for 45 seconds, and then do 2 more sets. During the exercise, imagine there's a full glass of water balanced on your lower back, and you must not spill a single drop. This mental image helps keep your hips stable. Maintain natural breathing. Holding your breath during focused movements can unnecessarily raise blood pressure. After 6 weeks of consistent practice, you'll notice a more aligned posture, reduced back pain, and a greater sense of confidence when walking on uneven surfaces. Number 2. Step UPS with knee raise. This exercise is like a time machine for your legs. Step-ups with a knee raise reactivate the muscular power that typically declines sharply after age 60. Remember that spring in your step you had in your 40s? This exercise is designed to bring it back. More importantly, it strengthens exactly the type of force that prevents falls and maintains functional independence. To start, find a sturdy step or stable platform about 8 inches, 20 centimeters, high. The first step of a staircase works perfectly. Stand facing the step with your feet hip-width apart. Place your right foot on the step, making sure your entire foot, not just the toes, is fully supported. Now, push through your right heel to lift your body up while raising your left knee toward your chest. Then lower yourself down with control, gently tapping your left foot on the floor before beginning the next repetition. The knee raise is an essential part of the movement because it activates the hip flexors, key muscles for walking, climbing stairs, and maintaining balance. A study published in the Journal of Aging and Physical Activity followed 120 older adults over 6 months. Those who performed step-ups with knee raises 3 times a week showed a 47% increase in stair climbing speed, a 35% reduction in hip fracture risk. Researchers found that this exercise increases the rate of force development, which is the muscle's ability to produce strength quickly, exactly what's needed to recover balance after a trip or stumble. Do 10 repetitions with your right leg, then switch and do 10 with your left. Rest for 90 seconds and complete 2 more sets. As you get stronger, you can increase the height of the step or hold light dumbbells in your hands to intensify the movement. The most important thing is to maintain full control during each repetition. Don't use body momentum to step up. Each movement should be firm, intentional, and precise. If you feel unstable, keep one hand near a wall or handrail, but don't lean your body weight on it. Proper breathing is essential. Exhale forcefully as you step up and raise your knee, creating intra-abdominal pressure that stabilizes the spine and boosts your strength. Inhale as you lower yourself back down with control. This exercise also significantly improves bone density in the hips and spine, thanks to controlled impact forces that stimulate bone strengthening without stressing aging joints. In just 8 weeks, you'll notice major changes. Climbing stairs will become easier, getting in and out of a car will require less effort, your walking speed will increase, and your legs will feel younger, faster, and more responsive. Exercise 1. Farmers walk with pauses. We now arrive at exercise number 1, considered revolutionary by Harvard researchers, the farmers walk with pauses. This simple movement activates more anti-aging mechanisms than any other single exercise because it builds muscle strength, improves cardiovascular conditioning, increases bone density, and boosts cognitive functions. Researchers at Harvard Medical School discovered that this exercise stimulates the production of BDNF, brain-derived neurotrophic factor, responsible for promoting the growth of new neurons. To perform it, hold 2 equal weights, dumbbells, water jugs, or bags filled with books, one in each hand. Choose a challenging yet safe weight, usually between 5 and 7 kilograms per hand for beginners. Maintain an upright posture, shoulders back and down, chest open and core engaged. Walk 20 steps with firm and controlled strides. The key difference lies in a special detail. Every 5 steps, pause completely for 3 seconds, squeezing the weights tightly while maintaining perfect posture. This loaded pause triggers powerful hormonal responses in the body. After 20 steps, turn around and return along the same path, repeating the pause pattern. In the Harvard study with 200 seniors over 24 weeks, the results were extraordinary. A 78% increase in grip strength, a 38% improvement in walking speed, and a 23% boost in cognitive performance. Imaging scans showed growth of gray matter in regions related to memory and executive functions. Additionally, the exercise activates bone mechanotransduction. The weight pulling on your arms sends signals to your bones to strengthen, resulting in a 6% increase in spine bone density and 4% in hips, equivalent to reversing 7 to 10 years of bone loss. Grip strength, the strength of your hands, is one of the strongest indicators of healthy aging, and this part of the exercise is absolutely crucial. When you squeeze the weights during the pauses, you're not just strengthening your hands, but your entire nervous system. This compression sends powerful signals to the brain, increasing neural activation and reinforcing key connections for coordination, reaction, and stability. Perform 3 sets of 20 steps, resting 2 minutes between each set. Do this exercise 3 times per week, always on alternating days to allow proper recovery. As you grow stronger, gradually increase the weight, about 1 kilogram total every 2 weeks, always maintaining flawless posture. Keep your shoulders aligned, not allowing the weight to pull your body to one side. Breathing also plays a key role. Breathe normally while walking, but during the 3-second pauses take a deep breath and hold it, as this increases stability and further strengthens the core. Your abdominal muscles should work intensely to keep you upright and stable. If you feel discomfort in your lower back, reduce the weight or the walking distance until your body adapts. After 12 weeks of consistent practice, you'll begin to notice changes that seem impossible. Your posture will become more upright, carrying bags, suitcases, or any everyday weight will be much easier, and you'll notice clear improvements in memory, mental clarity, and reaction speed. This combination of muscle strengthening, cardiovascular stimulation, and neural activation makes this the most powerful anti-aging exercise. In the end, these 5 exercises form a complete physical rejuvenation workout that takes less than 30 minutes to complete. Practice 3 times a week, always allowing a rest day between sessions. The secret is not extreme intensity, but consistency and proper form. Start with light weights, shorter durations, and gradually increase as you grow stronger. Remember the study mentioned earlier, in which people aged 73 reversed their biological age by 15 years. They were doing variations of exactly these exercises. The science is clear. Your muscles have stem cells that lie dormant with age, but these movements wake them up and activate regeneration processes. You're never too old to get stronger, and these exercises prove it. Companies don't promote this type of information because there's no profit in simple movements that cost nothing. But as a surgeon who has seen thousands of patients over a lifetime, I can say these exercises are more powerful than any pill when it comes to preserving your independence and quality of life. Start today, stay consistent, and in 12 weeks you'll feel like a new person. Your body wants to be strong, stable, and capable. It just needs the right stimulus. And these 5 movements provide exactly that. The real fountain of youth is not a myth. It exists, and its name is movement. Now that you know which movements work best, it's time to take action. The video ends by asking, which everyday activity became harder for you after 60, and which one would you like to regain? At what age did you start noticing changes in your body? And which of these exercises are you most excited to try first? Share your answers in the comments. We love hearing your stories.